Hello, it's me, Tam, and I am back with another flip through and review of this homeschooling resource that I have been using for years. It is well worn and well loved, but still doing exactly what I needed to do. This is another wipe clean workbook by Priddy Learning. This one focuses on cursive handwriting, and it has been a resource of ours primarily when our kids are in the second grade range, when they've got the penmanship basics down and they're ready to try something a little bit more challenging. One thing I really like is that it doesn't just start off with boom, cursive right in your face. It starts off with just letting them practice the flow of some of the letters they're going to be practicing. Same thing here. It's not throwing letters like right in your face. You're getting started with just kind of the basic shapes that you're going to be practicing. And then it eases in with the lowercase letters and lets them get the hang of some of the letters that have the same basic shapes and movements. Okay, so this is not just your typical like trace all the letters right away. This really does ease into cursive, which I think makes it a lot more palatable. I know my kids personally feel like they're really winning and they're really getting it when they can form the letters a little easier by starting off with shapes and line styles that they've already been practicing for a couple of years. Okay, and so then it just again moves into, it groups the letters by letters with similar shapes. And so this is really, I think, super helpful with learning cursive, because it can be frustrating just to sit down with a worksheet that has all the letters on it, and you get frustrated because it's not easy for some of these letters. I've used this for both my left-handed daughter and my right-handed daughter, so they both have learned cursive using this as one of the primary resources. And then from here, we've actually even gone on and printed free worksheets from online that also have the cursive font and use it to make sentences that they wanted to make on their own. But this was great for just getting them started and helping them get that practice over and over, because again, this is able to be wiped clean. I mentioned in another video that I usually will use a solution of water and isopropyl alcohol like mixed together, and I'll spray it on to really get the dry erase markers, the ink off, because unfortunately this doesn't just wipe off like I guess fortunately and unfortunately, depends on how you look at it. It doesn't just wipe off like a dry erase. So that means while they're working, their work isn't going to just wipe off, but at the same time, when you're ready to reuse it, it's not so simple as just using an eraser. You're going to want to get a cloth and actually spray it down and then wipe it clean. And we've had this one for years, so you can see a little bit of wear over time. I want to say we've had this one for probably about 5 years, but I think it's still held up really great. The pages are nice and thick, so you're not going to there's no danger of you tearing this out or tearing it apart. One of the spots that probably shows the most wear is just here in the wire binding, but that's more user error than the actual product. That's my kids, picking at this bottom wire, not the product not holding up. And so, yeah, this is a great resource if you're looking for something to help with cursive in your homeschool. I highly recommend this one. I will leave a link to the product in the description where you can get this from Amazon. I believe when I last saw it, it was less than $8. And so this is something I highly recommend. Great investment for your student, and no complaints from me thus far with this one. And then of course there's others that you can look for as well. We have this one, and we also have another that I can show in a different video if you'd like, but this is the Cursive Handwriting by Priddy Learning, and we really, really, really like this one. Thanks for watching. Bye.